Draculaura in the Pre-Production Real Drama style. So this is a line of dolls where they're all in black and white, and I'm obsessed with the way that Draculaura looks in this line. She's definitely my favorite from this line. I will be unboxing all 4 dolls on my channel. I just unboxed Frankie, so if you'd like to see that, she was the last doll that I just shared with you guys. I'm trying to see where the box has gone. So I just unboxed Frankie. I also have an edition of Frankie in box, which I just showed as well. But yes, I'm going to be going through all 4 of the dolls, talking about each of them in box and out of box, doing a little review of each of them. But if I was to only get one doll from this line, it would definitely be Draculaura. I just think that she looks the most striking in the black and pink, and I also think she most looks like herself, because all of these other dolls, you know, with Frankie, we're cutting out all the green, we're cutting out all the red, burgundy kind of colors that she goes for, and she's only got the blue. With Claudine, you know, Claudine has that like coral colored shirt. Her skin tone has a shade to it. It's like she's brown colored, and so because we're missing the brown shade of her fur, she has like not as warm of a color. I think her skin's more purpley in the Real Drama line, and also with Laguna Blue, there's like an aspect of pink to her that I really, really love. And the yellow from her blonde hair, that's another color. And so anyway, without all these different colors, I feel like a lot of the other dolls become a little bit different looking. Whereas I think Draculaura looks most like herself, just because in her original doll, she is just black, white, and pink. And so now she's just a different combination of black, white, and pink. And I think she looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm really excited to open up this doll and have her out. I really want to play with her bangs once I get her out. I was thinking about doing a bit of like zhuzhing on these guys' hairdos, but we'll see how it goes. Let's talk about Draculaura's packaging first, and then we'll get into my busted up looking version. This one's from Kmart. Luckily, I was able to find an in-store version of this doll. Originally, I wasn't planning on getting out of box and in-box versions, but this is how they arrived from Amazon when I came back from holidays. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go in-store and get myself an inbox set to keep nicely as well, because this is not going to stay in box for me. So just going to come out the box. Let's talk about my my Indox doll first. So on the top, we just have the Monster High logo. We have some stars and some cobwebs. The Monster High logo is in that kind of shiny texture, and you'll notice that on this packaging, a lot of details are in that shiny kind of texture. This is very interesting as well, this box to me, because the back of the box is slightly different to my Frankie back of the box, but I'll show you that in a moment. On the front of the box, it says Monster High here. We have some pink stars, we have some cobwebs, and we have these bright lights that it's kind of like, you know, real drama. It's very like Hollywood. That's kind of the theming behind this line. It's like a black and white Hollywood theme with pops of color. With this arrow here, and it says poster inside. And then we have this really cute little clip reel of Draculaura, and this artwork is by Darko Dark, I believe. It says Draculaura down here in like kind of like a Ticketek, like, you know, admit one little ticket situation. On the sides of the box, we have these very Art Deco looking cobwebs going up the side. They're like dun, dun, dun. And then we have some more actual cobwebs on the top as well, and that is reflected mirrored on the other side. It's very symmetrical packaging. In the back, it says, Frat's camera drama. Draculaura is a hopeless romantic, and for this vampire, it's always love at first bite. And then we have this beautiful artwork of Draculaura, or photography of Draculaura, and again, she's in that shiny kind of finish. And you can see here that there's quite a bit of space. So Draculaura is really taking up the back of the box quite nicely. Whereas with my Frankie doll, I just want to compare it. There's all of this blurb at the bottom. What's going on? Not that I mind too much, but I do want to point out that Draculaura has much more space to herself, which I prefer, because this picture looks gorgeous. And same as with Frankie, we have this long, long hair that's really displayed in this artwork. I really like the flow of that image. We've got a little bit of a cobweb up there, and then this is just the same, you know, little blurb in different languages. This is what the bottom of the packaging looks like, and for anyone this is maybe helpful for or not, I'm not sure. Here is the bottom of the box. This line was actually quite effectively rolled out in Australia. Usually a doll line like this is really difficult to get your hands on, but these were available quite easily in Australia. It was just a little bit difficult to get my hands on a set of dolls that didn't have all of the front of the packaging pressed in, just because there isn't a lot of support for this window. And so because it's like a little domed window, a lot of the dolls in the stores had the domes pushed in, which was not great. But I was able to manage to find one set of the dolls in as good a condition I could find them, which I was satisfied with. So, you know, took a bit of work, but we got there. I found my dolls at the Kmart store in Bondi, because all of the other stores closer to me were not you know, they all looked a bit more like this. This looks particularly bad though because it's been through the Amazon mailer, and they posted stuff in like, I think it was like a paper bag when it came. My Frankie doll, I didn't even need to open the packaging, it just slid right out. So that's how that is. And you can see with this packaging, again, we have this kind of style of the back of the box. What does this one look like? Yeah. So only my Draculaura that is in box doesn't have this big blurb underneath. Maybe it was originally to be sent to another country. I'm not sure. All of the other dolls that I've got have a lot of blurb at the back of the box. So that makes me really happy that the Draculaura doll that I have that gets to stay in box has the different packaging, because Draculaura is definitely my favorite from this line. I wasn't sure how accessible this was going to be before they rolled it out in Australia, because you know, I haven't really had much success with other G1 lines in Australia. I really wanted to get the Cree productions for Wave 1 for the Core 4, and I wasn't able to get my hands on them. And so I was like, oh, I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to get my hands on Real Drama, because last time Real Drama was like pretty much impossible in Australia. Oops. Interestingly enough, we do have a number on both of my Draculaura's boxes that wasn't on the Frankie box. I'm not sure what this number means. 1575HF1. I don't know. Maybe it's a secret code for something. Of course, on the back of the box, we have the poster. Let me just show you the poster. It's by Darko Dark, of course, and it's gorgeous. I love this artwork. It's so cute. He did a great job. Love it. I'm just going to slide this into the box so that I can keep it like nice and crisp for later. And you better believe I'll be cutting up the boxes and saving the artwork in a folder somewhere, because that's the kind of person I am. I just love doll packaging. It's like so much a part of the experience for me. But yeah, I wasn't sure that I would be able to get my hands on any of the dolls. So I thought, if I'm going to pay like scalper prices for one of these dolls, who am I going to cop? Because I can't do that for the whole line, and I'm definitely not going to get doubles. And I thought I'll just get one Draculaura out of box, because I'm more of an out of box collector than an inbox collector, and I would just like cut up the packaging, save it in that way. But I was very fortunate that they were rolled out quite accessibly. But Draculaura was definitely my standout from the line, just because of, she just looks most like herself, and she reminds me of like Shadow Ghoul's Draculaura. My Draculaura has a gorgeous face, which I'm so fortunate about, because, you know, this is one that Amazon sent me, so it doesn't always come the way you want it to. Let's talk about how she looks in the box though. So we have this really like Batman-esque kind of shadow behind her. I know she's a vampire, but it's very like Batman to me. I love that actually, because I'm a big fan of comics at the moment. I've been reading his comics. We have a little torn away piece of the packaging, I guess. We've got Draculaura smiling through. It's the same artwork as the Darko Dark poster that she is in down here. We've got Draculaura in her classic outfit, but in all black and white. I do think that the way they did her bangs in this is not optimal to me. I prefer if they were like all spaced out like they are naturally in her regular doll. So I will be changing her bangs myself. She comes with a little Count Fabulous up here. And then her little mini version of the poster that I showed you earlier by Darko Dark is down here, which is so, so cute. We do have a doll stand with this doll. So it is a silver base with this translucent like stick part of the stand, and the actual harness part that wraps around the waist is a fogged translucent plastic piece. So those are all the bits. The background is all plain pink with the shadow and then the torn away bit. And then on the side, we kind of have these bits. When I was unboxing Frankie's doll, I felt like they reminded me of lights, but it's a strip of film. Isn't that so iconic? I'm so glad I have these dolls in box so that I can appreciate that she's in a strip of film. She's frozen. She's like the poster. She's like frozen in time. Oh, love. Okay, let me get her out of the box now. So I'm going to start my new technique first of, I'm going to do the hands first. I'm kind of getting a bit of a routine. So I'm going to do hands first, then I'm going to snip all the elastics from the back. Then I'm going to pull her head forward and tweeze the T-bars out of her head so that she doesn't have like sticks coming out of her head, because I hate when they have little sticks sticking out the back of their head and they spike me, and I just feel like I don't want the doll to have that in her. It's not nice. So that is the doll stand. I've freed her hands. Now I'm going to undo all of the elastic bands that are holding her body and hair in. So I'm just going to go up the back. This is my new technique that I've developed literally in my last video. And it's a safer strategy, I feel, because I'm less likely to cut the doll's hair. And I can show you I'm unboxing it as I unbox it, which is always beneficial. So she should be quite loose now in here. I'm just going to snip her shoes out. It's probably a bit easier to do this at the front. Oh, and her torso. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Here she comes. Everybody's favorite pink girl. Did you guys see the new, I always forget what they're called when I'm starting to film. The new Mystic, the new witches that are coming out from Monster High G3. They look amazing. And the one that I'm most excited about is the Asian girl who's, oh, I was going to tweeze this. So I've got Dracula out now, but she's got this on the back of the head. And there's 3 of these little T-bars. And so I'm going to get my pair of tweezers and just rip them out. If it messes up her hair, I can just redo her hairstyle. But I'd rather her not have sticks sticking out the back of her head. Yeah, the Asian doll from that line, who is a love witch. I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to get my hands on her. She looks absolutely gorgeous. All of the Toy Fair images that are coming out getting me really excited about it. I bet it's going to be ages till she arrives in Australia though, so I should settle down about it. But yeah, I'm excited for her to get here. And you might be like, why are you spending so much time trying to tweeze it out? If I can't tweeze it out, so be it, but I'd rather give it a good go. I don't know if she's going to be able to get these tweezed out the way that I was able to tweeze them out so easily for Frankie. I wonder what's different this time. Nope. That was unsuccessful. Unsuccessful. Please be successful. No, unsuccessful again. Now she has sticks sticking out the back of her head, so I will be trimming those down later. Oopsie. Oh, her hair's gorgeous. The hair that they've done for this line is really, really nice. All the dolls have beautiful long hair. I really feel like this is like the main play feature from this line is the texture of the hair is so soft. It feels so like moisturized. It feels like as good as or nicer than my human hair, like growing from my head right now. Like it's literally gorgeous. Given that my hair's bleached and dyed a bunch of colors so many times, but still it's really, really nice. Oh, and she's got her necklace, all the details. I was going to say, the only thing I wish with these dolls is that they came with their accessory. So for Dracula, that would have been her umbrella. And for the other girls, that would have been their handbags. Because Laguna Blue's fish is out of water. Like, usually they're in the little handbag. And in this edition, she doesn't have a handbag, which isn't optimal. I'm just moving her hand so that she's in a more comfortable position. I know that she was like in her free position earlier, but I just wanted to show you her outfit and talk you through her hair and makeup and stuff. So her hair is really beautiful, long black straight hair. She has her bangs with the pink streaks parted into 2, but I will be dispersing that more evenly. She has 1, 2, 3 pink streaks on the back of her head that go into her 2 long low ponytails, which are gorgeous. She's wearing all black and white clothing, so she has a white lace collar. Her necklace that she always wears is white, and as are her earrings. Her earrings are usually white though, but her necklace is usually a pink color. Love this outfit so much. She's got a little black vest on. Her buttons, which are usually white, are actually what do you call this? Like they're coated. They look like metal, but they're not. They're plastic. They're electroplated silver. That's the word I'm trying to say. I love the stitching detail. Usually this is pink with black details, and now this is black with white details. It's so cute. And she has regular mesh black sleeves with her little lace cuffs. That's the same. Usually this skirt has a pink stitching, but instead this has a black stitching now. It has a white little tulle underneath. Then she's wearing her little leggings underneath, which go down to just above her boots, and then her boots are a grey colour. I would have preferred a little bit more detail with this laces. I just feel like they're a little bit messy on the paint on the laces. And I think that her hearts are usually painted a separate colour on her boots. I feel like they're maybe infilled. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like they're usually infilled. I should compare these to my regular dolls later. Maybe that'll be a separate video. But then here are her boots. The back of them is silver. But other than that, they are all grey and black straps. So gorgeous. I cosplayed Dracula once, and these boots I made with like a ribbon, and it was a nightmare to keep them up. Anyway, that's Dracula herself. She looks gorgeous. Let's talk about Count Fabulous. I just want to pull him out in a way that, oh, nah, he doesn't come on. I was hoping I could save the elastic from his packaging, but he is not in elastic. He's got the little tea ties as well. I hate the tea ties. I'm just salty because the tea ties didn't come out of her hair when I plucked them out. Here's what he looks like. He's all black, and he has white jumper on, and then his bow, collar, and hearts on his outfit are in silver, and he has pink eyes and white fangs. He's cute. He's always got a cheeky expression on. Let's talk about Dracula's makeup. Actually, I didn't really talk about it. She has a black lip, she has pink eyes, and then she has grey eyeshadow with little iridescent glitter on her. Frankie did not have that glitter, so Dracula is definitely like the it girl in my opinion. I guess I'll have to find out if the other dolls have glitter as well. But yeah, she has regular Monster High G1 articulation. She has a regular Monster High G1 body, and that's all the details, I guess, about Dracula herself. Let me pop her on the doll stand, and we'll do a little quick outro. If you guys want to watch the other videos in this series, feel free to check out my channel because, you know, there are 4 parts to this series. If you want to see more of me, I upload on this channel quite frequently, but you can also follow me at EmilyTitch20 on Instagram or any other platform to find me there. I'm most active here and on Instagram. And you can also click join down below if you'd like to become a paid subscriber and get additional content from me for whatever price point you choose to be a member of. However, if you don't want to do that, I will always be posting like regular on YouTube for free anyway. So just up to you if you'd like to support me extra. There is Dracula. She looks beautiful. I'll put Count Fabulous in her hands if she can hold on to him. And I'll pop her down for now because I want to show you one more detail that she comes with. And that is the poster. She has a mini poster that comes with her, which I actually really appreciate that they included this because it's just an easy way to display the poster without having to put up the whole full size, like human size poster, is you could just display the doll size poster, and I think I will be displaying the doll size poster probably in like a little photo frame just of the 4 of them. I think it's really cute, nice little small size, but it's an easy way to like display the art and have it visible somewhere you can see without it taking up a whole wall of your house, if that's your preference. It might clash with your interior design. I think it might clash with mine because I have a lot of stuff on my walls already, but I love this so much, and now I've got 2 of them together. They look really cute. Next, I'm going to be doing Claudine. So if you'd like to stay tuned, my next video on my channel will be of me unboxing Claudine. But if not, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you spending this time with me today. Dracula is definitely, in my opinion, still going to be my favorite, as I expected from the series. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Oh, she's gorgeous. I got such an even screening. I have to clean up her bangs, so okay. Bye.